Have you heard about the brand new Social Security rule that could affect how millions of Americans access their benefits in just a matter of days? Imagine calling Social Security for help with your check, only to be told you can't verify your identity without a new PIN number. That's exactly the situation that millions of retirees, SSDI, SSI, and spousal beneficiaries could face starting August 18th. This rule could change how you interact with Social Security. And if you're not ready, you might experience frustrating delays or even have to visit your local field office. Before we break everything down, I want to ask you to like this video, subscribe to Social Security Post, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of these critical updates. I'll explain exactly what's changing, why it matters for your benefits, and how you can prepare. Stick around until the end because I'll also share why some experts think this rule might be rolled back shortly after it begins. Social Security has announced a new verification rule that will require all beneficiaries to create a unique PIN number to confirm their identity whenever they call the agency. This is a big shift from the old process, where your Social Security number and some security questions were enough. Starting August 18th, which is just days away, beneficiaries may need this new PIN to speak with a representative or access certain services over the phone. Social Security says this change is being implemented to protect both the agency and beneficiaries from growing risks of fraud and identity theft. This move will affect millions of Americans, including those receiving retirement benefits, SSDI, SSI, survivor, and spousal checks. While creating a PIN might seem like a minor task, for many seniors and disabled individuals, it represents another layer of complexity when dealing with an already overloaded system. Failing to set up this PIN could lead to longer call times, additional security checks, and in some cases, being directed to a local field office for verification. The main reason for this change is multi-step verification, also known as two-factor authentication. If you've ever used a bank account online, you've likely experienced this process. After logging in, you get a text message, email, or call with a special code to confirm your identity. Social Security is adopting a similar approach. By requiring a unique PIN number during calls, they are creating an extra layer of security to prevent unauthorized access to your benefits. Why now? Social Security has seen an increase in attempted fraud, including scams where criminals impersonate beneficiaries to redirect payments or gain sensitive information. With new AI tools capable of cloning voices and mimicking human speech, it's becoming easier for fraudsters to trick call centers. By using a PIN system, Social Security can better protect both your personal data and the trust fund that pays your monthly checks. While it may feel inconvenient, this step is largely about safeguarding your income. To set up this new PIN, you'll need a My Social Security account, which is free to create at ssa.gov. Once logged in, you can generate your unique PIN, manage your direct deposit information, and access essential documents like award letters and tax forms. This online account has been increasingly important in 2025 because so many of Social Security's new digital services require it. If you don't yet have a My Social Security account, consider signing up sooner rather than later. Waiting until the rule goes live could mean facing long call times or even having to visit a crowded field office. While it's not mandatory to have an account yet, nearly every new rule introduced this year has pushed beneficiaries toward using this online portal. Setting it up now not only makes the new PIN requirement easier, but also gives you quick access to many services without leaving your home. One major concern with this new rule is the potential for overwhelming Social Security's field offices. Not all beneficiaries are comfortable with online accounts or have reliable internet access. For these individuals, Generating a PIN will likely require visiting a local office, which could create millions of additional visits per year. In fact, reports estimate this new rule could lead to 3.4 million extra field office visits, on top of the 1.9 million extra visits caused by a direct deposit rule change earlier this year. This surge could lead to longer wait times, both in person and over the phone, frustrating beneficiaries who simply need help accessing their own benefits. Ironically, Social Security has been trying to reduce in-person visits to streamline operations and push more services online. By introducing a rule that forces some beneficiaries into offices, they risk creating the very bottlenecks they've been trying to avoid. This is why some experts believe the rule could be revised or rolled back if the impact becomes unmanageable. A key driver behind this policy is the rise of AI-based fraud. Experts have warned that scammers can now replicate voices so accurately that call center staff can't always tell the difference. A criminal could theoretically call Social Security, sound exactly like you, and redirect your benefits. Sam Altman, one of the pioneers of AI technology, recently warned about the financial risks of these new tools, including voice cloning and impersonation scams. By requiring a PIN and other identity checks, Social Security hopes to block these advanced scams before they can harm beneficiaries. This step is part of a larger trend toward digital security in government programs. While this may feel like an extra hurdle for seniors and disabled Americans, the ultimate goal is to make sure that the money you've earned through decades of work is going only to you, not to a scammer using AI tricks to impersonate you. The best way to prepare is simple. Be proactive. Create your My Social Security account if you haven't already, and be ready to generate your unique PIN number. Make sure your contact information is current, including your phone and email, because Social Security may use these to verify your identity in the future. Keeping your information up to date will prevent delays and help you respond quickly to any verification requests. Also, treat your PIN like sensitive banking information. Don't share it with anyone and store it somewhere secure. Being ready before the rule takes effect will help you avoid long waits or extra trips to the field office. Staying ahead of these changes is the best way to protect your benefits and keep your experience with Social Security as smooth as possible. This new PIN rule is another reminder that Social Security is rapidly moving toward digital verification and stricter security. For millions of beneficiaries, preparing now can save hours of frustration later. Whether this rule stays in place or ends up being rolled back like other recent changes, being ready will keep your benefits secure. Do you think this new rule will actually protect seniors? Or is it just adding more red tape for people who've already earned their benefits? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. And remember, if you found this helpful, please like this video, subscribe to Social Security Post, and hit the bell so you never miss another critical update about your Social Security, SSI, and SSDI benefits.